I can't hear you, Chuck. Can't hear you, my brother. I heard all the music and can't hear you, my brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Boy, you got that hat on, son, looking like you looking. Boy, you clean as a broke dick dog. I ain't lying.
Hey, look. I can't wear the hat and the headphones.
No, you can't do both. Can't do both. You got to make a choice. You got to make a pimp decision.
Yeah. I had to put it on for a while, man. Put it on for a while. It's a special occasion, man. It's a real special occasion. Look. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, look, ready? I don't know if you can see it. You see what I got right here?
Hey, man, hold up, man. Hold up.
I got the Corbell and the Jack Apple, my brother.
Hey, man.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Boy, look at you, boy. You done showed out. You done showed out for the 99 and the 2000.
The 2000.
The 2000.
My hair got pushed down. Let me get my stuff.
You know, I don't have that problem with hair. You know.
Yeah, you don't have those issues.
I don't have those issues. I got a 99 problem, but hair ain't one.
But hair ain't one. The hair is not one.
Oh yeah. For those who watching, let you know, starting off early, this show is rated Black and Uncensored. Real talk, real issues, real solutions. This is our 1 year anniversary for this podcast. We know whole year we've been doing this thing every Tuesday with modifications in all different situations. We still came across with the late night communication. We're gonna make it do what it do, baby. We're gonna make it do what it do. We wide open. We wide open tonight. Hey man, you know what we say we're gonna do tonight? We all gas, no brakes.
No brakes.
All gas.
Look. And I think your gas, sir. We definitely want to give a shout out to the folks that support us. Tonight's 1 year anniversary, the 52nd episode of Nightcap Knowledge is brought to you by Corbell and Jack Tennessee Apple. So shout out to our people out there that indulge in a beverage, and we want to ask you that you do so responsibly. And then we also want to thank you, all of the Nightcappers out there. Trina likes my hat. I had to take the hat. I don't think I can wear the hat and the headphones.
You gotta wait. You gotta do it at the bottom. You know, you gotta have the part that goes. Gotta make it fit at the back of your head. I don't know. There you go. Yeah. There you go, Chuck.
That it? No, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. That ain't it. But yeah,
so Chuck,
yeah,
we got a couple of special guests. You know, but you want to jump off with that first, or what we want to do?
Well, look, I want to give a shout out to all the folks that are celebrating with us tonight. Jorge, yeah, my man Jorge Reyes, J King Media, amazing videographer. And then look, he says, of course, congratulations, but he likes this shirt. So Jorge, we definitely gonna have to get you hooked up with one of those. That's moving Mississippi forward, all gas, no break. That's one of the, yeah, man. That's one of the shirts and the mottos that we've been taking as part of our mantra with Mississippi Move and everything that we got going. Of course, we do have some special guests that will be jumping in tonight, but this is what we need everybody in the comments to do right now. We see that you're out there watching. If you haven't done so already, we need you to go ahead and subscribe to the Nightcap Knowledge YouTube. We should be live on, I'm going to go and check that. We should be live on Nightcap Knowledge's YouTube channel, brand new YouTube channel. So we are transitioning. We got a playlist of the entire first season, right? The entire, I guess, that would be more than the season. Let me just say the first year.
Yeah, just say
that would be the
first year.
Yeah, the first year, because there will be 52 episodes there in a playlist. And from here on out, we will be broadcasting on the Nightcap Knowledge YouTube. So everything Nightcap Knowledge, all the Nightcappers, we want you to go over to youtube.com, search for Nightcap Knowledge. We won't be able to get the Nightcap Knowledge, URL on YouTube until we get to 100 subscribers. Jorge knows all about that. But other things is we got the Instagram, we got the Twitter, we got the Facebook. So we're live on Nightcap Knowledge on Facebook and YouTube right now. And then we're still on my Twitch. Twitch, it's a new frontier for a lot of us. We're getting there, but we appreciate all the support. We appreciate every like, comment, and share. Now, Mac, before we bring any of our special guests in, because we have a lot going on tonight. Yes. All right, we gotta do a 1 year toast. Are we gonna pop the bottle? What are we gonna do, man?
Well,
are we gonna do it at the end?
We can do that at the end. Pop the bottle at the end. Yeah. Well,
let's do a I'm gonna put something in my cup because there's nothing in my cup yet.
All right. So Chuck, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Yeah. I was waiting for my birthday.
Okay.
I am going to not use that glass. Get another one.
Okay.
Use this glass. So I have not had any alcohol since like July 18th.
Okay.
And this is my first shot tonight since July 18th.
I cannot say.
And I will be finishing my shots on next Thursday. Oh, okay. No, starting next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be the pre-birthday celebration.
Pre-birthday celebration. I got you.
Yeah, before Thursday. So
I'm about to start drinking already.
Hey. Well, somebody reach out to Larry Leggett.
And somebody tag Larry.
Somebody reach out, somebody poke, tag, do something to Larry. We got Jack Apple. And I said we start out with the Jack Apple because Jack Daniels has been very, very, very kind to us over the years in supporting our efforts and supporting our events, being sponsors, Mississippi Group Weekend, and all that good stuff. So big shout out to Jack Daniels. Big shout out to Larry Leggett.
Yeah.
1 year, DJ George Chuck.
1 year, man.
Nightcap. We back in it. Let's do it. Up to it, down to it. Forget those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. So drink, you scound booger, drink.
I thought you was gonna do but all right, I got mine. Cheers, my brother. Cheers.
Hey,
so look, Mac, now you
froze, Chuck.
You trying to wait? I'm froze.
No, there you go. You good now?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. You have some special guests lined up for us, but I wanted to get your feedback before we bring them in. And I saw a couple folks trying to get in, and I'm not gonna say any names or anything. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But what did you think of the highlight reel, man? How did that make you feel? Like seeing, some of those.
That highlight reel, very professional. I mean, it seemed like a TV show, or you see something that someone put together, like, that, hey, we're like, man, we actually had that many guests, covered that many topics. Some folks I forgot. I'm like, man, I forgot such and such was on the show, So we big shout out to everybody that's ever came on the show. We've had some real some names on the show, man, that are movers and shakers in their industry and across the state, across the country. From people that work for the federal government to national recording artists. You know, we had a lot of folks on there, man. We done had Stephanie Luckett, Dollar Black, don't forget Rita B. We done had Alvin Garrett. We done had a lot of artists on this show. I hope I'm not leaving off anybody, but we've had a lot of artists on this show.
I would say that one of my
Merk B. Don't forget Merk.
Yeah. That's exactly where I was going. I was going to one of my favorite episodes was the episode with Merk and Dollar Black. Yeah, Merk.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah. That was one of. We got a guest coming in, but we want to make sure they get plugged in all the way.
I don't think he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna do the video part.
He's not gonna do video. Okay, all right.
Let me ask him to do video.
Okay, all right.
Let me ask him because we need him on.
In the meantime, I'm going to show y'all exactly what we got going on over on YouTube. We want you to go over there to YouTube. Look at this. You know, we got all of our episodes there. You can just scroll through, and if you want to watch, I mean, this is good to put on in the background while you're working. If you're listening to stuff, like think about the episode when we learned about pickles and popsicles and what they're doing for moms and creating an outlet for moms. And then we told people about the New Freedom Summer Project. We even expose people to how comic books and community are connected. All of those things. And man, look, my man, Chill Will. We're gonna have to redo that because did Chill make it on the show? Because that was when
Chill he didn't make it on the show. He had I think something happened at his place that day.
Yeah,
he couldn't make it. Yeah, so we got to get Chill back on the show.
We're gonna have
on the show.
On. So look, I'm gonna click
Purple Blessings, and we've had everybody on the show, man.
Yeah. Look at this.
That was a good show. That was a good show. That was good. It was very funny. We spent more time laughing at Dollar Black because he didn't. He was driving at night in Atlanta with no light. We were like, man, we can't see you. Where did you get? Where you going? Yeah, so that was a really good show.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
It's not loud, but I can hear it in the background. Yeah.
Now look, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. You said you can hear it in the background. Let me make sure that this pumping through.
Now I can hear it a little bit better.
Hold on. Let me stop that. I'm going to reshare. And then we got two guests.
No, it's the same person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I told him to cut his camera on so we can see.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely want to get him plugged in all the way. All right, yeah. There we go. Share audio. We're gonna do this one. One of the funniest episodes I think we got. I'm gonna try to get to my favorite clip. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. All right.
I'm trying to figure out what we're trying to help, brother.
Yeah. Now, as I bring them up from backstage, I have known both of these fellas for quite a while. Man, look, I'm gonna give them the applause and bring them in. I've seen the development on all ends from both of these guys. Naturally talented people, cool people to be around. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give it up for Merk B. Williams and Dollar Black, man.
Yeah.
There they go. What Dollar Black? That joker was at an event.
Cats, right?
Yeah, over there, froze.
Look at Merk.
Give it the ATL Wi-Fi.
Don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me I'm froze.
Oh, there you go. You back.
Oh,
Merk B waving to the fans. Merk waving to the fans. Wave to him, Merk. Wave to the fans, Merk.
Man, look. Now, Matt, what was one of your favorite episodes?
That's one of the favorite one, man, because Merk is crazy.
Yeah,
he had us laughing, good energy.
Yeah,
we had one of the other ones was Alvin Garrett, because at the time when we released showing this video, man, that was those videos really good. I just can't a lot of. We had Rita B on. Rita's definitely crazy. Stephanie Luckett, very, very talented. So we've had a lot of folks on the show that we had a good vibe with good chemistry.
I think that might have been my favorite music episode because I was trying to dig into
yeah, you feeling that song.
Yeah, I was that song, bro. I like that song a lot.
You feeling that song. I think last episode when we had Eric and everybody was on.
Yeah.
We had a real good energy, really good energy.
Yep. That one felt really good. It looks like we've got our guest in the background. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do the video, but I think for sure that he's got audio plugged in. And look, we want to give a shout out to everybody out there in the comments on YouTube. Great background while I work. I'm working now and listening. Great job, guys. Hey, Coach G, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. Now, Mac, I want to give you, since you have, and while you're doing the intro, I'm gonna go and pull up this post that we definitely need to share as part of bringing this brother onto the show tonight.
And check. Yeah, I do check. I just sent you some stuff.
Check my email. All right, go ahead.
All right, so today, we wear so many hats. We got this show, this podcast, and we were trying to bring a lot of attention. We had some folks out here, and some of the folks I'm going to name right now. We have one person that's actually able to come on. We hit the ground running on a phone call last night with 40-some people. We've had, big shout out to Rakia Lumumba, Danielle Holmes, who have been coordinating and on the ground, trying to provide resources not only to the folks in Mississippi, New Orleans, and also helping those our family and friends that are behind the wall, that are incarcerated. They have been advocating on their behalf ever since the hurricane hit, even before. So we have had some other folks. One of the sisters named Helen Brown, better known Queen Bee. She has been running all over town from hotel to hotel with folks from New Orleans that have been evacuated and trying to get food to them. Talk to her. I think she's going to try to jump in. But one gentleman in the Hattiesburg area, when I posted, we were trying to find some volunteers and help, and he said, "I'm in Hattiesburg, and what I can do, I can go to New Orleans." I said, "I'm looking for somebody to take some gas to New Orleans." He said, "Well, just a regular truck." He said, "I can do that." And we're talking about none other than a true leader, than Mr. Johnny Dupree, former mayor of Hattiesburg, who is now on his way back from New Orleans. So I want to let everybody know that he was down in New Orleans on the east side of New Orleans.
New Orleans East.
At night, passing out gas, and he's just now on his way back. I don't know if he can get on. Mayor Dupree, are you there? Mayor Dupree.
It sounds like we got him. I hear some road noise.
Yeah. We got some. He was there, but I know he probably had bad signal, traveling up and down the road.
Yeah, rolling back and forth. Yeah.
Mayor Dupree, are you there? Hello. Now I hear him.
I do hear him.
I hear the background.
Yeah. Well, let's do this.
I see. Oh, okay. I see him. He actually got the camera on. It just darkened the truck.
But can he hear us? Mayor Dupree, can you hear us?
Let me see. Can he hear us?
Maybe he's trying. Well, look, he's got the circle over there, so we definitely know that.
Circle of death.
Yeah, he's losing signal. So now I want to do this. Mac, I actually want to go ahead and bring up one of the photos, and you can try to communicate with Mayor Dupree, who might I add is also a good fraternity brother of mine. And this is an example of us being able not only to be connected, but being able to work together. So, I mean, hey, you talk about a brother that loaded up the truck, got gas cans, and said, "Look, we're gonna go down there and we're gonna fill up folks who need to be filled up." And I think that's just an example of what community is, of what connectedness is. The servant leader, I think, is evidence of uplift, meaning that whatever you got going on, like you said, Matt, we've been on the phone trying to find hotel rooms for people, and we can't. We can only go so far, but if we're trying to go as far as we would like to go, then we need to go together. And I think this is an example of us going together and being able to help out and play our part, as big or a smaller part, however you want to, fold as big a part as you want to play.
So let me tell you how everything connected. So
Come
we
on.
started reaching out to our folks in New Orleans, and folks, the 504 number started coming through. I don't know who I'm talking to. All I see is 504, and I hear all accent. I'm like, I just talked to you. No, I ain't talked to you. Oh, my bad. So Mayor Dupree gets there. And one of the sisters that's trying to come up that we're going to provide a hotel for. I know she said it was an elderly man that was across the street from her that was in a wheelchair. So we dropped off 3 5-gallon cans. So Mayor Dupree actually filled up. He went to Lowe's, bought 16 5-gallon containers, and went and filled them up and took them. So he took them down. He gave 3 to them. Then we met another brother who is one of the in the bike club with Helen Brown, Queen B. He's from New Orleans area. He came. He's familiar with the Jackson area. So he met him. He said, "Man, he on the east side. Tell him to call me. I'm gonna look out for him if you need anything." He actually met the brother by the airport. Gave the rest to him. The police saw him giving out gas.
Right.
And everybody's in the same boat now. Nobody have gas because they're only allowing people, if you can get to the gas station, $25. That's it. Not 25 gallons. You can only put $25 in your car. So whether you put it in your tank or in your jug. And they are running the gas pumps in New Orleans off of generators. So you pour gas into the generator to keep the generator going so you can pump the gas. That's what's happening. Yeah. So you got people waiting in line 3 and 4 hours. So so what happened? Dropped the gas off. He dropped the gas off. The police said, "Well, come on." And they brought him in to the other area. He went, dropped the gas off, and escorted him back out.
Yeah.
And he because he donated a can of gas to get to I think maybe 1 or 2 cans of gas to them, because they were trying to make sure they were looking out for folks. So that's what they was in the area. So he went down there, and connected with folks and said he's ready to go back. Not only is he ready to go back, a pastor heard what he was doing and ready to donate to send him back with more stuff.
That's all right.
So we got a lot of folks, man. We got, tomorrow we're going to have a meeting in the morning, talk it over, and we're going to try to connect with more people to get more resources to the Plaza, that Garyville area where my frat brother Ronza is from. It's like a Lexington, small towns like that. And they actually still flooded out, need no power, need gas. So we're going to try to figure out how to get resources to them. And I think this is a way you can go through Gulfport to catch another highway to get up there. So big shouts out to Mayor Dupree. If he can hear us, if he's watching, whenever he get a better signal, try to get him back on. I'm arguing with Queen B via text. But like, she done lost her glasses. She's been running all day. She's like, I don't want to get on no podcast. But hey, listen, you out there working and serving. Sister's always doing her thing.
Yeah. I saw her on the call the other night. What was that?
Last night. Last night, man. And so this is a collective effort, man. We got folks ready to go. Yo, Fred.
Dark man. Nasty. Look, and we appreciate it.
Dark Nasty said he want to help. I saw him.
Dark was on there?
I saw him. I had to go get a tag, and he said, "Well, tell Chuck, man, if y'all need something, call me." So you got the Divine Nine trying to get on board. So we welcome everybody. We welcome everybody. Whoever want to help, man, we're gonna need some foots on the ground to be able to go and hit these areas. Coordinating too, man. Calling around, finding resources is a very, very important job. Finding hotels, finding gas cans, finding the stuff that folks need. You got to understand this. We have about 800, maybe more, of people from New Orleans that are already in Jackson that we've
on the ground in the Jacktown.
In the Jacktown, in hotel room. So we still have to provide food and water for them. And we can't. Right. This is one of them situations. Hopefully the government come through and assist. But until then, our people got to eat. And we got to make sure we are part of the solution, not part of the
problem. That don't mind, getting on the phone and calling. The lady Jennifer from Gulf Coast Center for Law and Policy. Remember, we connected with her and they sent us some information about rooms in Montgomery and Orange Beach. So it's not about necessarily everybody having to go deliver. Everybody can't be Johnny Dupree, right? Some people can do this. Like there's biscuit baking to be done. There's phone calls to be made. There's gas to be delivered. It's water to be distributed. All of those things really count and push towards us, holding up and making sure that we can support the people that need the help that they need. So let's see if we can get Mayor Dupree in.
Mayor Dupree.
We just heard some voice.
Mayor Dupree, now don't get us started. This is Nightcap Knowledge now, but don't make us say that you got a Boost mobile phone. Mayor Dupree. Wait. I see an image. Can you hear us?
See some glasses.
Can you hear us?
He got his radio on, man. Look, Jorge, like,
so we can pass laws, I guess, to penalize.
He can't hear us.
Nah, I don't.
I gotta help him. Turn your. I'm trying to help him. Type something, Chuck. Type something.
Type something where?
I mean,
okay, in the private chat.
He can't. Yeah, I said Boost Mobile. Yep. I told him to turn his phone up and
turn his radio down.
Yeah.
Phone up, radio down. And I'm going to make sure that that I'm supposed to be on my my doggone wired connection, and I just saw the little spinning wheel of death on my end. That's not.
I told you. Hey man, I know. Man, it's bad, man. Now he just popped back in. Do you see him? He's back there again.
All right. I see him back there. Let me see. I'm about to add him. Mac, don't forget that you can add too. You have these privileges. Remember?
Yes, sir. I know. But you were doing such a great job. Mayor Dupree. I'm just playing about the Boost Mobile. I think it might be Cricket.
Look, I don't know who he got, but whatever part of the interstate he on, it might. Yeah, hey, look, it might be a tower down. It might be a tower.
It's the tower. It's the tower.
Yeah, it's the internet.
It's the internet.
And Janae just called you lazy for the record. Janae called you lazy.
It's all right.
Now, Mac, while we're trying to get Mayor Dupree in, tell me one of your favorite moments. I know we talked about our favorite episodes, but what was one of your favorite moments over the past year of Nightcap Knowledge episodes? And then for the folks in the comments, all of our Nightcappers out there, we want you all to share some of your favorite moments. And matter of fact, I mean, we might even bring you on, send you the link, to your Facebook inbox or something like that, and they might bring you in. Janae, Jorge.
Let's see. Favorite moments.
You said the Alvin Garrett episode was one of your favorite episodes.
Yeah, it's so many of them. I would say it would be one of the episodes where I can't remember which one, where we actually saw feedback from the guests, that we were providing assistance or helping them. I've seen those where we were talking about something and it's like it's hitting dead on target, like they're dealing with that currently or just dealt with that situation, and it was just like a confirmation in assisting them, and that to me is good. Janae said Merc B. Of course, Janae would say Merc B. Of course. Financial well-being. Yeah. I mean, definitely when I hear folks say that definitely makes me like Janae saying that now. It's good because Young Venom. That's another one, because those are things that you get on here and talk a lot of shit. But the stuff that folk learn from, and if you say that's one of your favorite, that's a favorite moment for me.
Yeah,
that means we have accomplished our mission and being able to entertain and educate. Sometimes the best education comes through some form of entertainment. So we like to have fun and we like to enjoy, but we take what we do serious about educating our people, and not only just educating, but making it form of a lifestyle that you actually put it into practice.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I see. Yeah. Wait a minute. I see some movement there.
Nice.
On it. I see some movement. Mayor Dupree.
Yes, sir. We found a meter to Picayune, so I just pulled off so I could get a good signal.
Yeah, we got you in.
Goodness, it is him. It is him, King Jaffa Joffer.
Now, look, I gotta take this privilege. Like, Mayor Dupree, I don't know if you remember me, but I DJ'd for one of your campaign events. It had to be probably a good 10 years ago by now. But you on the campaign trail, making that run at governor, and I don't know how I ended up DJing, but somebody said we need a DJ, and I was like, I got him.
Oh man. Circle of Death. No, not the Circle of Death.
Yeah, dog it. Ain't that about a biscuit?
Man, we were doing good, man. We were doing good.
Look, I'm sharing my little story. There you go. He back. He back. Did you hear any of my heartfelt story, my brother?
I didn't hear any of your heartfelt story.
Well, look, man, to be real quick, I DJ'd for one of your campaign events back in the day, man. I actually got pictures. Matter of fact, I get Mac to give me your number. I'll text it to you, but it might jog your memory. But I've been a fan of yours for quite a while, and Charles Lawrence III and I are good friends. So I'm very familiar with Hattiesburg and the Lawrence family. So I'm pretty sure that you know Charles Lawrence Jr., Judge Lawrence.
Oh yeah, CJ's father and I fraternity brothers, and he was my city manager, my city attorney.
Yes, sir. I'm your fraternity brother as well. I play at CJ.
Well, get out of here. Oh,
yes,
man.
sir.
Okay, friendships. Yes, sir. Friendship. Good to see you, bro.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
I apologize for the difficult.
Hey, don't y'all start all that stuff on there. Don't y'all start all that foolishness now. All that old stuff about the friendship and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear about all that.
If you just see me, I would show it to you, but you know you can't see me, man. But you know,
yeah.
I know how I feel.
Anyway,
yeah,
Janae. But Mayor Dupree, we definitely appreciate your work, man. And I was telling you a part of the story. I know you went to drop off cans to the folks that have been reaching out to us, and then you went and met another brother who said he was going to get something out in the community. But then you tell me that you saw first responders, police officers, and what happened with that?
Well, they really, we were in East New Orleans, which is, not the best area in town, but at the same time, they need fuel just like everybody else does, and so we were able to drop off some over there to them. Hopefully, be able to go back during the daytime so we can see them a little bit better. But we stopped some police officers, and they actually allowed us to follow them into some other areas, and we gave out some to them. They called some of their police officers who were in need of gasoline. We gave some to them. Lil Wayne's cousin, some of y'all know Lil Wayne. His cousin shepherded us through New Orleans, and we were able to give some to him, and he shared some with other people. I wish we could have taken more. We weren't able to take 16 5-gallon cans, but I'm sure they'll be used, and people will benefit from it. I understand going through Katrina and 2 tornadoes and what we did in Hattiesburg, that people from all over came to help us, and if everybody did that, then life would be a whole lot better. We're helping people in Afghanistan to get out. We got people right across our border that we need to help. Do the same thing.
You're gonna start a sermon.
Come on.
Okay.
Don't get us started. Don't get us started.
Okay. I ain't want to get you started. I just way I feel. I appreciate you all allowing me to be a part of helping out in New Orleans.
Well, with the work ain't done, brother. We definitely appreciate it. Leading the way. We got folks down there. Before we give them Chuck to coordinate. some food and water distribution for the areas on the coast that still don't have power. So Chuck is working on that, and I definitely keep you in the loop for that, Mayor Dupree, because we're trying to work with folks in the Hattiesburg.
Yeah, we want to help our own state as well now. I mean, it was good to be able to go out to New Orleans and help them, but we want to help those in our own state as well. But friendship is essential, and it doesn't matter whether you live in Mississippi or live in Louisiana. And it's amazing how many friends you can make just by reaching your hand out to them.
That's it. Gotta extend the hand to gain a friend.
Gotta do it. Well, I do appreciate you letting me and my wife and my family participate in helping out. There's no greater joy than helping someone. People ought to just try it.
Yeah, helping, man. Because think about it: if you have not received assistance before in the past, then I hate to say just wait, but there's some type of thing that you're gonna always need someone. And I know for me, we've been down. Chuck and I actually volunteered doing Katrina. Matter of fact, Chuck and I, my frat brother and another one or two alum actually wrote a song for Hurricane Katrina. So we went back and we went down to the coast and volunteered. Chuck went to Mobile and got gas. So
I love it.
We put up people at our houses. And so right now the difference is we're dealing with a pandemic. We're still in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
And we still gotta find housing for people that we don't know.
That's right.
So we are exhausting hotels more now than ever. Where we would have, had folks sleeping on the couch and on the floor. Now we got to put them up in hotels to make sure that you're being safe.
Right.
Because there are no hospitals.
Well, I've got the former mayor of Mobile, who's a friend of mine. He's now in the legislature, but he's reaching out to some outlying cities around Mobile. He's reaching out tomorrow, and hopefully we can find some more lodging for the people. And we do certainly, Mac, I'll get in touch with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate that. And we beating the bushes. We from the call. I need to call Mayor Simmons up in Greenville and call folks like, look, if you have hotels, if you got hotels available at the casino, wherever the case may be, we need to get folks. We have to bus them to the Delta. Then that's what we're going to have to do. We got to get
the twin can help now. Look, the twin can help. If anybody can help, the twin can help.
I know that joke will be ready, man. And, he's smiling somewhere. Wherever he at, he's smiling. I just want to know that.
You know that. Yeah. He's smiling somewhere with a cigar in his hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's smiling wherever he is. So we're going to reach out to, and I'm going to reach out to Representative Stamps, and to shake the bush of some of his fellow, mayors from the NBC Leo, and so we can see we can talk to some of them and see if they have some resources. Start with the NBC and then reaching on out, so we can find out if they have some capacity where we can get folks housed. So we still got areas we're trying to get folks out of. Then we got other areas we're trying to take resources to, and then we got to take care of the folks while we have them here. So we got a lot going on. And big shout out to the sisters in Florida that helping us out. That Florida is taking a lot off of us by helping with the hotline and sending some resources. So big shout out to them.
Well, man, can I do one thing and I'm gonna get off the line? I'm gonna pivot just for 1 second. This Saturday in Columbia and Marion County has the opportunity to be the first county in Mississippi to go above 50% vaccination, and they're going to be doing that all day Saturday. If you live near Marion County, live near Columbia, I would implore everybody, if you haven't been vaccinated, to please go to Columbia. They're letting you're going to be vaccinated. You can be vaccinated there. It doesn't cost you anything. And those of you who live in Marion County, if you're close by, it'd be the first county in the state to go past 50%, and that would be quite a feat.
Definitely. I'm putting that in the comments now.
Mayor Dupree, I'm gonna be listening to you talk about something serious, but I don't think you hear is a heavy voice coming from a dark shadow. I'm like, it's like one of those superhero movies. And the bad guys in the shadow, he's talking to you like, I'm gonna get you.
Hey man, look, that's my alter ego. That's my alter ego, man.
No, keep him. Don't bring him out. Don't bring him out yet. Don't bring him out.
I won't bring him out. I won't bring him out, man. Thank you, man. God bless y'all, man. Appreciate what you're doing. Mississippi's better because of what you young brothers doing.
Well, look, we trying to move Mississippi forward, all gas, no brakes.
That is our gas, no brakes.
That's right. Keep it on the pedal, man.
Oh, Sabir's in the comments. Marion County finest right there. He's in the comments, so he gonna get it out and let folks know.
Praise God. That's great, man. That's great. Look, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta stop and do something before I get out to go home. So look, we'll talk tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. Chuck, be blessed, man.
All right, brother. We appreciate it. We'll reach out soon. All right, man. Dupree is out. And look, we got somebody else coming in. One of our compadres from down here on the coast. I want to get old J King Media in the building. What's happening, Jorge?
Man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
He be holding down the comment section right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where your drink at, man?
Oh, man, look, I can't drink right now, but it's all in spirit. It's all in spirit, man. I just had a procedure 2 months ago, so it's just all in spirits, you know.
Hey, I know. Hey, no explanation. I understand you, my brother. Hey, this was a 1 year. I was holding out. Until my birthday. But hey, you know, and you see how much I had. I had like that much.
Look, I haven't had nothing since November, and November was right after Zeta when I was out there with Chuck. And we was handing out tarps and stuff like that for you know, for Zeta and people who needed it and stuff. That was the last time I had a drink.
He's talking about Zeta, the hurricane.
The hurricane,
not the sorority. Yeah, you want to make sure I make that clear.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotta hydrate on that one. Gotta hydrate on that one. Jorge, what's up, man?
Man, nothing, man. I actually just got back in today, man. I ended up leaving. You know me, man. I'm from the city. Like I was born and raised in the city. I'm not used to this coast life. I'm not used to hurricanes. Look, they said it's a category 4. It could shift east. I was like, nah, I'm gone. So I went to Tallahassee, and it's crazy we're talking about that. The hotel I stayed in was booked to capacity. And just listening to some of them people from Mandeville, from Slidell, from Baton Rouge, from New Orleans, and some of them, you know, getting word from neighbors and stuff saying, man, my house is destroyed. You know, it was a lady this morning. She was just like in tears. She was just like, this is the second time. Yeah. Like, this is the second time in my life that my house is destroyed. And it's my same house. Like, I got to do it all over again. And it just hearing that, it was just like, man, it's unfortunate. It's crazy. But the hotel was actually very accommodating. They were helping out. And I was in Tallahassee. And some of the people that was there was saying that's the only hotel available from 10. They were getting off each exit, just looking for something. And that was the only one available.
Yeah. We had some folks from New Orleans we sent to that ended up going to Pensacola.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was looking today. You know, I'm doing searching online, and then, you know, Mac is a caller. He's going, if Mac got your phone number, he gonna call you. Yeah. Now I got offline and I confirmed everything that I'd already told Mac. You know, we talk about Nightcap Knowledge. I'm giving y'all some knowledge on Mac. All right. I had told Mac, I'm like, look, Mac, it's 4 hotel rooms in Meridian. That's as close as we gonna get, folks, on this end. It was 1 hotel room in Mobile. I hit refresh. The hotel room was gone.
Oh, it was already gone. Oh, yeah. I could
no, in Jackson, we had the same thing. Like, that lady, like, oh, yeah, we got somebody was calling. You know, we had folks volunteering to call. They got 3 rooms there. By the time you call back,
it's a wrap.
I talked to the lady at Motel 6 who was trying to flip rooms, did not have enough staff to help clean the rooms. They're trying to flip rooms as fast as possible.
Wow.
And while she's talking to me about the rooms, someone's calling and said, yes, we got rooms. She's on the other phone, folks asking about rooms. So, and so you got to think about, you got a city like New Orleans, not just New Orleans now. You got to think about the rest of Louisiana,
surrounding area.
And there's people that still can't get out. Like, we got folks in Baton Rouge. One of my frat brothers who has the folks in La Plaza and other areas that are trying to get out. So when they get out, they are trying to go somewhere because it's still weeks without power.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was somebody that it was somebody that I saw a post earlier today, and it was someone who worked for the power company out of either Mandeville or Houma or something like that. But he works for the power company, and he says it was going to be an estimated 4 to 7 weeks. But he was like, "This is unofficial. So don't take my word, but it's probably going to be 4 to 7 weeks before we get power fully restored. And that's crazy.
That major like transformer tower in New Orleans,
it was gone.
Crashed. So you talking about they had 25,000 linemen that was headed to New Orleans to do the work. And
already yeah.
Oh yeah. When I was coming in, now mind you, we in Tallahassee, we saw trucks from Georgia, we saw trucks from Florida, like just power trucks. I'm talking, and generators. I'm talking about generators by semi-fulls. And I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about like 4 or 5 of them in a row, just all in the line, just drive.
Yeah. I don't think people really realize how large of a hurricane Ida was.
Oh yeah. Like, I hear my daughter in the background.
I hear Izzy in the back. Izzy, you supposed to be asleep, girl.
She is.
Oh, she's talking in the sleep.
No, she definitely up.
Yay! Oh, yay!
Hey,
look at her. Yeah, man.
You want to say hey?
No cursing.
I know. She can't hear. Go ahead and go to the back. Go, mom.
Izzy on? She is mobile now. Yes.
Oh, right. Gonna turn around and come right back. Right, that is not the last appearance.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
I'm pretty sure.
Did y'all see the side by side comparison of Ida versus Katrina? Like everybody was comparing.
Oh yeah.
Ida was big, man.
Yeah, it was. I think they said it was right before it hit land. It was 125 miles wide, and it still expanded when it hit land. It was still intensifying when it hit land.
Right.
Like I felt like a weatherman in Tallahassee. I had my iPad, I had my phone, I had my computer. I was looking at like several different things because I just wanted to know. I wasn't home. It was just I just needed to know. But just seeing all the radars and everything, it was insane. And I wasn't here for Katrina, so I didn't know what kind of impact Katrina really did. You know,
Katrina went all the way up through Mississippi. Like it affected power lines, and like we didn't have power in Jackson.
Katrina did damage.
I mean, and it showed the reservoir doing Katrina and the reservoir doing Ida. So Ida calm. Katrina, you were like, it's about to cap. It looked that bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know it lost a lot of energy, but man, it was
for a casino to go across the street. I already knew it was bad. Because I saw a picture of that. I was just like, ooh. And you know, I'm born in New York, raised in Atlanta. So when I came out here, I had no idea. And people ask me, how was Katrina for you? And I'm like, it was the most beautiful skies in the world. Like I remember that day, like it was yesterday, because gas went to $6 a gallon.
Yep.
In Atlanta, it went to $6 a gallon. So and that's the reason why I remember it. But just seeing the pictures now that I'm out here, it's just like, man. And now Ida, and I'm kind of seeing that. It's I don't know. You can tell people have PTSD.
Oh yeah.
They're going crazy over this.
It's real. Man. And it's very, see, think about it. Here's another hat that we wear. We're talking about emotional support for those folks that was in Katrina that spent, you know, we got a friend that just got our house back together in the last year or so, the last 2 years or 3 years, and from Katrina. And now you're talking about, you know, it didn't damage them this time, but they said the pumps and everything worked, right? That's what they talked about. That was the mayor said yesterday. Right. The pumps worked. Well, what they don't tell you, just like in my hometown, the pumps work. It pushed the water back into the lake. But guess what? You know, you can't control water.
The lake only just keep on overflowing. Yeah.
But it overflowed in the lower income area, like, you know,
water got to go somewhere.
LaPlace, Garyville. So, you know, older community, like it's like a small town. Remind me of my hometown in Lexington. So water, the folks are there and can't get gas, they can't get power, they can't get out. So that's what happened to the water. The water didn't flood New Orleans. Yeah, but it went to other areas with less resources, and now we can't even get to those folks to provide them resources. Now, the Cajun Army, I heard the Cajun Army has been taking things in because they have the disaster relief certification, and folks have been meeting them, and they've been trying to get stuff into folks. But generators, man, have been working day and night.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. They were sending people to Gulfport to help people who were who were trapped and stuff like that. That was just something that I heard. They was like they were going in a boat, just going up and down, like getting people's mail, just trying to help out, just like because they said that they were just sent over there. So
that's our next purchase.
Yeah. And that was my first time ever hearing about them, the Cajun Army, the Cajun Navy, what.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that something like that has to exist. It just shows like just we're just not prepared for it. And even if you think we are, we really not.
No.
Listen, we learned from then, and it was rough on us then. We were talking about, like, me and Chuck, we gassed up. We had a barbecue grill and doing Katrina, and everybody would complain about us barbecuing at our house. We end up feeding because we had food. I have a power converter. We the only people in the neighborhood had lights because I hooked the lights to extension cord and put it on my truck. And so this time, 16 years later, oh man, you talking about us? Shit, every tank full. We got generators on deck, gas tanks. We like, water. We understand. You ain't got to explain to us. You said Katrina is similar to Katrina. Oh, okay. That's all we need to know.
Hey, buddy. Look, we had smoked grits. We had smoked eggs. Everything.
Everything was smoked off the grill.
Everything was smoked straight out the grill. You put the whole skillet, put the whole pan in there, and you just keep it moving. You boil the grits on the grill, put that whole pot on there, and we good to go, man. Throw some cheese in there. You got smoked cheese grits. That's gourmet cooking right there.
Anything you gotta do.
Y'all talking about like eggs and grits and stuff like that. My wife tagged me on a post on Facebook talking about Waffle House and saying that let me pull it up real quick because it was very, very interesting. But that part of the government actually goes based off of what Waffle House says. FEMA uses the Waffle House Index to access the damage after a major storm.
Uses the Waffle House Index.
I just tagged you in on the post. Chuck,
okay,
look it up. It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
I'm trying to understand that they use so the number.
Look, it's crazy. Like I'm gonna let him pull it up so y'all can see it.
All right. Let's see.
But it was saying that Waffle House is intended to be open 24 hours, 365, no matter what, even in a major hurricane.
Right.
Because everything runs off of gas, and they have gas generators. So even their fridges run off of the gas, their grills run off of the gas, and even if the building sustained damage, they'll send out a truck. So FEMA just goes based off of Waffle House.
Jorge, I'm not seeing the tag, man. Did you just text it to me? Text it to me because I got my stuff hooked up here.
So we need to invest in a Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
Look, most definitely, I believe in Waffle House for sure.
Man,
something from 14 minutes ago.
But that's ironic, man. That
go to my page.
That's ironic that you said that Waffle House, because Waffle House is known for appreciate it, Shell. Shell said happy 1 year. Yeah, we in this thing.
Okay, all right, I see it now. All right, let me share this. Share screen. Boom. Let's get a window and Jorge Reyes's Facebook. All right, here we go. So let me get all of this together. Now this says this is the Waffle House Storm Center. Who knew this company was that structured? FEMA uses the Waffle House Index to access the damage after a major storm. If they go into storm affected areas, they simply use the current status of the area's Waffle House to determine the damage and the needs of that area. Wow. Did you know that a Waffle House is designed to never close? The units are designed to operate solely off gas in the event of a crisis in its area. They use gas generators. Their refrigerator can operate off gas. Grills and cook equipment uses gas, and they will make coffee even if they have to use tons of bottled water. They have even prepared limited menus in which they use in any crisis. Wow. If a unit does close, it's pretty doggone bad. I'm going to go to some of these picks. And FEMA's Waffle House Index. If it's closed, the storm is bad. That's serious.
Waffle so that's House. Saying that if Waffle House closed, you need to evacuate? Oh, yeah, that's real.
Is this a Waffle House truck?
Yeah. Yeah. But look at the Waffle House sign.
Yeah. I see that.
It's just all destroyed.
And then the Waffle House truck pulled up. Wow. Boy, you learn something every day.
I'm telling
you. Is that a what?
Yeah, that was a Waffle House Mustang.
I get that. Hey, Waffle House paying you like that. Hey, I'll put Waffle House on that Ram. If I get a Waffle House check.
And man, that's I did not know that. That is
I didn't know that until today.
Waffle House won't be an underwriter. We just gave them some pub.
Hey man, for real. Look, and I
go ahead and sponsor.
I like Waffle House. I used to have a camouflage Waffle House shirt, like Realtree had the Waffle House, logo, the square, all of that. Man, I fool Waffle House.
You know what? Yeah. You just made me.
Waffle House is a truly Southern thing, huh?
It's an Atlanta staple, boy. Especially after Atlanta. The club.
Atlanta is considered, is South. Yeah. So. I mean, parts of Mississippi, we don't have Waffle House.
What?
So what? North Mississippi?
We got Huddle House. Yeah, north in the Delta, we have a Huddle House.
Yeah,
like
but I mean, anything south of Jackson. Yeah. Anything south of Jackson, you're gonna have a Waffle House. Like Hattiesburg, you got Waffle House on both sides of the highway, like literally almost across the street from each other. And then when you go past you're on 49 and you go past 59, then you got another set of Waffle Houses.
You know what? It's funny he said Atlanta. We watched the movie the other night. What is it called? Vacation Friends.
Vacation Friends?
Yeah, with John Cena.
I'm familiar with that.
Man, that shit is funny. But
yeah, I enjoyed that.
Without telling the movie, they were looking for somebody. And they were like, they at the Waffle House. They're like, this Atlanta. It's 1,000 goddamn Waffle House.
Right.
It really is.
They were riding all the Waffle House looking for their friend.
Yeah.
You gotta watch this.
You didn't tell too much, but I know exactly what you're talking about. For those of y'all that don't know, Vacation Friends is a new movie out there. It has John Cena.
Yep.
And I don't know who the lady is that plays his girlfriend and wife. But Lil Rel
Hagner.
Yeah. And Lil Rel Howery is the, I guess you would say he's the star of this, along with his future bride. And it's a really good movie, and it also shows you how you can turn a bad situation into a good situation, but you may not recognize those people that really got your back until something like a tragedy or you overreact, and then you got to eat your words and do things like that.
They got some other folks in there too. They got some other big name celebrities that's in there. They're playing the mothers. Those two mothers, they have been in everything. They have done a whole lot of stuff. So it's funny. If you need a good laugh, it started out from the dough. It's funny shit.
I'm gonna have to check it out now.
It's on Hulu. So if you got a Hulu account, you can definitely get a hold to the Vacation Friends for because you're already paying the bill for it. So
it's funny, man. It's funny. You talking about shit, but I learned a great motto though. It was like, just float.
Just float.
You gotta watch.
Sometimes you got to roll with the punch, man. That's my interpretation of it. Sometimes you just got to roll with the punch.
Hey, Vacation Friends. Oh, wait a minute, John Cena, Vacation Friends. Y'all need to underwrite us. We just pub y'all. We going forward for the next 1 year. We need our monthlies. We shouting out all these folks. We need to drop our Cash App. We need to drop the Nightcap dollar symbol. You know, we need money.
We do need to get like a Nightcap Knowledge cash out or something.
We need donations. We need donations because we trying to go forward, man. We trying to get more advertisement and get out there, get more people being able to educate. We try to educate, drop some real information. We are totally politically incorrect. What we mean by that is, for me, I am really don't give a shit because the truth of the matter is, I was always taught by my grandmother, I personally believe lie before the truth any day because lies sound better. And part of our problem with society now is we like lies. We like to hear it because it makes us feel better. The truth is going to be harsh and you don't want to hear it. We don't want to talk about it. Well, it needs to be said. It needs to be talked about because there's a lot of real, but we stay away from it and try to figure out what are we going to do about racism? And I've been in those meetings. I've been in there. What are we going to do about morale? Stop treating your folks like shit. Pay them. Do this. They be like, and they get to looking. Well, we can't afford it.
Where was whose voice was that you just did? Well, what are we going to do about racism?
The average white prick that at a company that come in that's supposed to be trying to try to help boost morale. So what we're going to just talk about this, and I don't want to hear this shit. Let's talk about the real. You doing all this dressed up, all this dressed up stuff, and we can't get to real conversations. Yeah. Someone had told us one time about changing our health flyer, fighting obesity. He said, well, that might be offensive. You ever thought about changing the name to something else? I said, obesity is offensive. You talking about an actual medical term. It's offensive. So you telling me versus someone that might be in trouble with their weight that's causing them to have health problems don't need to hear that. They need to believe that they are okay and don't need to do something about themselves so we won't hurt their feelings. I said, okay.
Man, look.
It's just like
sometimes shooting straight, you gonna get shot at.
Hey, that's why as they say, aim first and shoot first.
There you go.
But that's why we got this show, man, is to really just have some good times and talk about some real stuff in our community that a lot of folks with different platforms, you're not able to freely express themselves. Chuck and I ain't worried about no blowback because we ain't running for dog catch because ain't nobody gonna vote for us.
And actually, to kind of piggyback off of that, man, and to go off of y'all 1 year anniversary and just to talk about the reason why I'm here, man. I've learned a lot from you fellas. I really have, man. Some of my episodes, y'all brought me on for the political one when we did I did the presidential election. Y'all talked about that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a political person at all, but it was something that I'm now getting into and wanted to know more. So I went ahead and jumped out there, hopped on with y'all, spoke about it. We talked about some things. I learned something. I learned a lot of things from y'all about that, honestly. That was one when y'all was talking about a lot of the businesses and this spans for multiple episodes because y'all really talk to a lot of small business owners as well, and they always kind of drop little knowledges here and there and stuff. So I've learned a lot, and me being a small business owner and just trying to make something work with my business and really just learning. Like, I mean, my dad was a business owner. He was a mechanic. He had his own shop. So I saw kind of how he did things, but he did things the street way. So it wasn't, official. He didn't have an LLC. He worked out of his garage at home. He ran everything based off of, look, we're going to shake on this price. And, if you don't want to pay my price, then, I'll take an ankle and knee or, whatever, but I'm going to get something, Okay. So, no, exactly,
I bet you his books was always in the black.
Look, don't nobody owe my dad money. And that's one thing that ain't gonna happen. You owe my dad money, he gonna take something, whether it's the car or he'll make copies of keys and be like, oh, okay, you don't get the money, don't worry about it. All of a sudden, hey man, my car got stolen. Oh no, I got it. It's in the garage. When you pay me, you'll get the car back.
And there it is.
So that's that old school mechanic. But just learning how to do things legitly and financial literacy, that's one of the things, and I teach that to my students as well. I teach work ethic skills, and in my work ethic skills at MGCCC, I teach there, we teach financial literacy. So learning some of the things from you guys I'm passing it on to my students so they can learn. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still learning myself. So
as am I.
So I'm just teaching what I learned, and that's the highest form of learning is teaching. So I try to spread all the knowledge that I can, but I also try to learn as much as I can too. So I mean, big ups to you guys, man, for real. Y'all doing something that's really needed for the culture, needed for the community, to actually teach and inspire young. Don't want to use minority because one of y'all, I remember one of y'all do not like the word minority, but young black, brown, yellow.
Yeah, just say just black, brown people of color. Yeah.
Yes. Teach them the right way of doing things and bring them up. Yeah, us. I mean, yeah. Look, my wife is black. I'm Puerto Rican. I mean, I grew up in an all black community. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
See, we've been watching Power too, so your new name is gonna be famous.
Famous.
From Power.
Okay.
Chuck, is that salsa, Chuck? What are you doing?
Look at it. He don't even know what he's doing.
Hey, you see, I'm standing up now. Like I got my. It's a really cool setup. I wish I could show it to y'all. I've had to move my camera, but what I got now, I'm back into my DJ. Like I can feel my groove, right? But I got my laptop set here, the whole command center, got the lights, the roadcaster right here. I'm gonna have to do some improvements, but yeah, man, look, I got the standing desk. I can sit down if I need to. I don't know where my chair is right now, but it's back there somewhere.
You don't need it. It's cool, man. Just I see you be walking on that treadmill too, man. You be inspiring me, man.
Hey, I'm getting right. I can't be adding 40, baby.
I'm down 73 pounds.
Man.
Congratulations, brother.
Man.
My man. Yeah.
You know why? Because your health is your greatest wealth.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Your health is your greatest wealth.
Health is wealth.
Now, you just dropped all this knowledge about the financial literacy. Why weren't you a part of the thing Sunday? We did a whole workshop, and then, man, in that workshop.
Oh, yeah.
This past Sunday, I was in Tallahassee.
Oh, that's right.
I was in Tallahassee. I evacuated. I was gone.
So I tell you what. So we're gonna do another one, and we'll make sure that you are part of the next one.
Okay.
And if you got somebody that want to be a part of it, make sure, because this stuff is real serious, man. Economic justice. When I heard from two icons of civil rights say that during the 60s they wish they had done more work for economic justice, and I'm telling you, so understand financial literacy, money is a very, very, very real thing, and how to spend it. And so that's what me and Chuck were trying to push and get the word out. But right now, here's the part about it I learned: you got to separate the organizer from the businessman. I have to learn that. I have to learn that this year. The organizer, he's a good friend. Chuck, good guy. Yeah, Chuck is a horrible businessman. So then I do business with Chuck, and what happened? See, because I looked at Chuck as the person, the friend. I didn't look at, did this stuff make sense? Did his business plan make sense? Did this, that stuff, So I understand what you're saying. Being from a small country town, handshake and your word is bond, right? But Tony Montana said you only got two things in this life: your word and your boss. You ain't breaking neither one of them for nobody. Well, that is the old way. Now folks will tell you some shit, and that damn dad say you bought up hog shit and tell you it's chocolate. So and then you was like, wait a minute. So we got to separate the two, but one of my older cousins said this: a lot of folks do business, but they don't know business. They know how they can do things, but they don't have that knowledge base of business.
And the thing is, like, your knowledge base in business has to continue to grow. It's one thing, and for me, I've been learning a lot by making sure that I'm putting things into my brain. Nightcap knowledge is about putting something on your brain, right?
Right.
You want to learn something from the things that you do. So when we bring folks on, we want to learn from them, but also, how are we gonna talk for an hour and we're not reading something, we're not listening to something, we're not watching something that actually makes you think critically, where you want to analyze something, where you want to gain a different vantage point, not necessarily saying you're going to agree with that vantage point or that point of view, but at least try to figure out like, oh, okay, this is where this person will come from. Now I think that's stupid, but at least I understand where they're coming from, and I can somewhat relate, and then we can either we can say, all right, well, look, I know that you know what you're talking about. I may not have the knowledge to understand totally, but I'm going to do some business with you because I know that you know what you're doing and you're successful at it. So that's what we
always invest your money. And I give this credit. And one day, hopefully somebody put me in contact with Master P. You know, it's a lot easier to say
that man's a guru.
Because we know people that know Master P. You know, we just ain't ever pulled that trigger trying to get Master P. But always invest your money in something that make money. So, and then always invest in yourself. And you are your biggest marketer. I learned that from a couple of folks. Matter of fact, I remember years ago, Chuck and I was doing a back to school event at the convention center. I think it was Tamika Garrett talked about that. You know, be your biggest marketer, right? So t-shirts I wear now, if it's my t-shirt is going to say either Tougaloo, Phi Beta Sigma. It's going to be something related to what we do. And that's either Mississippi Move, it's going to be Yard Boy, it's going to be something connected with us.
Right.
I don't wear Nike shit. Nike don't pay me. Nike don't do anything. And people say, well, man, it's not about money. I don't wear that stuff. Why? I'm not going to spend a lot of money advertising for you unless you're going to endorse us. I wear a lot of Jack Daniels. I got a Jack Daniels head on now. But what I was saying is we don't understand how money works, which is one of our biggest failures when it comes to financial literacy. We just think we're just going to do this and just do this. I see guys that'll be ready to shoot you at the red light.
Yeah.
Huh? They paint their cars to look like a whole Skittle. You look at their car because you like, this car is a whole goddamn Skittle. They staring at you. But I'm like, you just spent like $3,000 getting your car to look like a Skittle or $5,000. But do you have an endorsement from Skittle? Because every time you pass by, people say like, damn, I need to go by to the gas station and give me some Skittles.
Yep.
Skittles ain't get you jack squat.
So when it comes to financial literacy, is me and my best friends, we talk on a regular. They're all business owners as well. And we all started our businesses around the same time and got legitimate around the same time. We all got LLCs. We helped each other get LLCs. We put each other in cahoots with each other with as far as education on how to develop certain things, marketing, all this stuff. And one of the biggest things that we always talk about is our parents' generation and the generation before then, for those of color and those from the islands and stuff like that, unfortunately, they had financial misinformation. They were told the wrong things on how to manage money and how to do financial literacy. And unfortunately, they took that and started passing it down generation to generation. Not all people of color was like that, but a lot of them was. Yeah. And they just went with it. So now all of, me and my friends, we're in the process now of trying to break that. We all go into stocks together. We help each other build in our portfolio. We're helping our businesses get legit. We're helping each other get on taxes and actually doing taxes for our businesses. Like we trying to go completely legit to the point that we have something to pass down.
That's it.
Down the generation. And right now I'm the only one that has kids with, my best friends. So it's just, they all kind of saying the same thing. Like, well, I have nieces and nephew and I have your daughter. So it's just like, we all family, like we need to give them something to work towards so they know what's going on. Yeah. And one thing that we always say, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So what's our next stream of income that we about to go ahead and bring on? We got our stocks, we got our portfolios, we got this. What else can we do? What else can we add so we can make this work? How can we market ourselves?
Yeah. One of the things I add to that is and there's nothing wrong with this because I think, hey, if you have a skill, you're going to trade that skill, so your time for money. You got to get to the point where it's not always us trading our skill and our time for money. So those other streams of income have to start looking like, all right, I don't have to lift a finger.
It makes money for us
to make money.
Yeah. It's one of those things, and just like I say again, having a conversation with your friends, you know, it's good when you have someone to bounce those ideas off of, or exchange conversation. And what that boy say? Can I? Oh yeah, can I equal money? Is that what he say?
Can you?
Can you?
The first one said I go up.
Oh, so, I think Kano's just saying anytime anybody asks him, can you? Oh, it better come with some money. Yeah.
That's with right. And so just like I was telling one of my frat brothers, right? And he might be on there. I would joke. I said, hey man, what my consulting fee? Because I just gave you. I said I actually really do have a whole health education consulting business. I just gave you everything you needed that you didn't think about. I said, here's the thing.
Get those calls with, hey man, let me pick your brain on this.
And Michelle said, Michelle talk about it all the time. She said, folks get mad at her. She's like, I need $50. She's like, it's a consulting fee. He's like, because if you thought I was a dumbass, no matter how many jokes you make, you would not have called me to ask me anything.
True. Very true.
I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? I know even a broke clock is right twice a day, but you wouldn't have went out of your way to call me to ask me something if you didn't think I knew what I was talking about, but you don't value it enough to trade that knowledge with currency. So what I say,
and that's the
point going forward.
If you want my time, you got to pay that bread. Got to pay that bread.
And here's the thing about it: the relationship. When you have the rapport with folks in relationship, then that conversation is not even being had, because that person is going to pour back into you, just like you said with your friends. That person has an equal or greater contact, resource, or skill that's going to assist you to make you better. So it's not just I go, it's a we go. But you got to have folks that are like-minded, because if you start talking about what you're doing, you folks going to either tell you doing too much or think you bragging. So you got to have the right folks around you.
Oh yeah. And honestly, with us, I need to be a consultant.
Janae need to be. Listen, Janae has been working.
I actually have Janae as part of one of my business plans
forever. And Janae was my bartender trainer, right? So she was my manager. She was my bar manager. And she is the person I would definitely call to pick a brain about for bar stuff when it comes to that corporate style of bartending. For business running, it's going to be Ira Vaughn. You know, you got those folks, but those folks vice versa. Ira call me, hey man, let me run something by you. Tell me what you think. Because I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to respond back in a very, I'm going to think about it logistically. I'm going to think about all this stuff. And I'm not going to say, yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to say, man, you think about this? You think about that? That's what I'm going to tell him. Because I want Chuck and Sabir to look at what I send them and find something wrong with it. Because I don't want to just go off my own brain, living in my own mind, thinking it's good, and I go out there and it don't work. So you need folks to help you. Listen. Yeah. So it's but man,
I'll say you're a key piece to a business plan that I've been developing at least about 6 months. Because of her learned knowledge, and I'm thinking like everybody comes together for this. Like the lady got, she been with Chili's like 20 years, 15.
Yeah, I know she's 15. I know she's 15 in. I know that. I know she got to be 15.
I've been a Q for 20, and I think I remember
18.
Yeah,
we were close. We were close.
Yeah.
We were close. Yeah, we were close. But you know, that's the thing about it is, so now what you have, you take Janae, who has been a manager at Chili's, a training manager at Chili's, and now she creates could be Arjanae or Wilkerson or whatever she want to call it, consultant, you know, professional consultant, restaurant consultant. I mean, people pay folks for that.
Man, we got folks from
Brazil. From
Brazil. That's what's up. Peace, brother.
From Brazil.
Yeah. Wagwan.
Look at it.
That's
man. But
Brazil.
What'd you say, Chuck?
He said Wagwan.
That's
from Jamaica.
No,
it's not Brazil. Shit.
Oh, he said it back.
But whatever it is, hey, brother, we appreciate y'all for being in here and tuning in with us. Now, look, Mac, we are. It is a special episode. It's a special episode.
Yes, sir.
We are at an hour 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
23.
Yeah. We had.
Want to shut it down at 30?
I think we shut it down at 30, but I think we got to pop bottles, man. And I need my new theme.
Cause my bottle hot. My bottle's prop only.
No, mine was chilled. I came to celebrate.
Hey,
I don't know what you came.
I got in the house right at like 8 o'clock. Jumped straight in the shower. 8, had computer problems. Was able to log on. I didn't have time to chill no bottle.
You ain't had time to chill no bottle. All right. Well, I had mine on for now. Let me ask y'all this: as we prepare to pop bottles to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Nightcap Knowledge, what y'all think of the new theme music, man?
I like it.
Like that. I know it's not that Meek Mill music. I think it has the Nightcap Knowledge kind of character. This song or this loop got the
I got an idea for the next show, Chuck. I'm gonna tell you. We'll change it up. We're gonna see. We're gonna try it out and see what people think.
Okay, so we're gonna change the music.
No, keep the music, but we're gonna change some things to go along with the music.
Okay. All right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like an elevation. You know what I'm saying? This is more of a, grown folk shit type of groove right here. You chilling. We're gonna fix it up. Oh, I know that sound.
No.
Dead T.I. Dead T.I. is he done popped the bottle there. Boy, that boy popping bottles.
Cheers. Shout out to Corbell. Salud.
Hey, we're gonna take it. We're gonna keep it all the way country. We're gonna keep it all the way country. You ready? Where you go?
Yeah, what we got? You gonna drink out the bottle?
We're gonna go.
I'm right here
all the way. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back.
Are we ready? That's what we doing? We doing like...
Hey,
yeah, come on. All right.
Congrats. Y'all need to enjoy this one.
Hey
man.
You know what we got to go?
As we
down the hall. That's far as we got to go. Down the hall.
Yeah, for real. Now, this is one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about as we get ready to close.
We'll be proud, man.
Man, where are we going next? Matt, what you think? Where we going next?
Man, we're gonna continue to move forward. We ain't got but one option, one gift.
I know we gonna do that, right? We gonna do that. But what I'm saying is, what do you see? I have ideas. We talk about these ideas, but what does Matt see for Nightcap Knowledge like in the next year?
Okay, what I see is what part of the plan and that we can share with others. Nightcap Knowledge is one of the tiers in a larger cultural communication media platform, and I suggest we continue to market. We continue to market, promote, get on other platforms, bring more people on, bring more people to the show, continue to evolve the show, but do more what we're doing now and get more live feedback from the people that are watching the show. So they tell us what, how they feel, what they're liking, what they enjoy, some things that they might want to see.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something that I would like to see from y'all.
More sponsors to hit the platform. I'm with you.
I would like to see y'all to actually do live shows in different cities across Mississippi. And actually bring the people out.
Yeah.
Bring guests out too to actually, educate the people too.
Hey, that's part of the plan, man. I want
to
see that happen. I really do.
So one of the plans was one time we were talking about, we manage a spot, a venue that has a bar, and we were saying if COVID wasn't like it was, we would have the setting actually, I'll be behind the bar bartending. Chuck maybe be set up behind the DJ booth, doing what we do, have our guests in, or we might set up in a different platform, but we would do it in that type of environment. So we still can do something like that, like you say, it's set up in a live spot. We actually have done that. We've done it doing the sleep out. They're doing sleep out for the homeless last year.
Well,
we were live.
No, I think what Jorge is speaking of is he's talking about like us actually doing Nightcap Knowledge live in a produced environment, meaning that and this, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Jorge is talking about what Mixed Messages had in its works, in its plan from the beginning. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Mac and Chuck kept going.
Yeah.
And we've been consistent with, like, you saw it. We got 52 weeks worth of stuff. We did some live stuff on the spot, but now, with COVID and everything, but I really, really believe with the type of interactions that we've done, meaning that, all right, we did Mac, we tried it out at the at Hemp World. We went live from Hemp World. One of the things we got to be able to do is we got to be able to have that hardwired connection so that we can make sure that our production level is where it needs to be. We got to be able to make sure
I was talking about on another level too. Like when I say live, I'm talking about not live on the internet, but actual live audience where they got to pay for a ticket to come in. It's a grown and sexy kind of environment, a lounge or something. They come, enjoy y'all, do a comedy show, have a concert, have people come educate as well. But it's just, y'all just sit there and vibe.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I'm with that.
So Kenosha Point was saying about having a sister on, and if you go back, I take that back. One of a good episode, it was Tanya. Tanya adds a good mix because Tanya knows both of us like the back of her hand, and we treat her like one of the guys. And when she was on, it was really funny.
Appreciate that.
I like how Jorge thinks. Hey, Jorge is the man. And now look, before we get out of here, we had one. Jorge's are great. Jorge, I need you to tell everybody about your short film and also your podcast. Get out.
All right. So short film. I produced, wrote, directed, and shot my first short film. It's called Punished by Time. If y'all go on my Facebook, Jorge Reyes, you'll see it on there. Or if you go on Facebook, J King Media, you'll see it on there, or youtube.com/J King Media is on there as well. Punished by Time. I got part 1 done. Part 2 was supposed to be recorded. Was supposed to be recording this upcoming weekend, but of course we had to kind of push it back due to the hurricane. So that's not yet. But this is something that I actually truly wanted to do, and this is me stepping out and actually reaching for one of my dreams that I want to do, which is start to produce short films. So that's something that I want to go ahead and start doing. So I went ahead and got a crew, got some actors, and said, let's work. And they all like-minded. They all ready to work. They willing to do whatever. I have a mentor as well, helping me out with everything. Shout out to Lo. He's been helping me out with all with the short film and the script writing and everything. And I kind of we piggyback off of each other when it comes to writing the script. So it's something that's gonna be a 4-part series, and that's just the first part of it. And I actually got some other stuff in the works as well that I'm working on. So I'm trying to get to actually becoming a director and then eventually becoming a producer, where I actually just write, create these shows, and just sit in the background, create the shows, and just hire other people to do it. But direct people the way it needs to be done. And I have ideas, just waiting for it. Yeah. And as far as my podcast, I put that on hold because personally, I felt like it was going in a direction that I didn't want it to go to. So I wanted to put a hard stop on it before it kept on going that way. But I do plan on trying to bring it back, but I want to make sure that it goes the direction that I want it to go to bring it back, which is basically called King's Journey. And it's just talking about my own journey, my health journey, my financial journey, my just way of life in general, just things that have been going on. And one of the things that I'm going to discuss is getting your health on track. That's one of the biggest things. I recently just had surgery, gastric sleeve, to get my health, in check, down 73 pounds as of today, which is, great on that. So I just, my saying, live, love, and enjoy life. So I'm trying to really live by that. So I just want to live, love, and enjoy life. Yep.
I love it.
But yeah, merch coming out soon too with that too.
Okay, big dog.
So that's what I got.
There it is. Man. Man, we lied again. We went to 1034. Facebook.
Oh man, I apologize. That's me.
No. That's us because we done went over. We always we started like we ended like we started.
Hey, it's been a good night, man. We've had two awesome guests on. We've got our friends and our family members in the comments. They're congratulating us on and the thing is, man, podcasting is, for us that do it, it's very familiar, but it's unfamiliar for a lot of people because everybody ain't listening to podcasts. No. There are not a lot of people that are engaging with something like this, but for us to be able to, have a person that's saying they checking in from all the way in Brazil, I think that's a milestone for us. It's one thing to get your friends, your family members, your folks from college to check in with you, but to have other people start gravitating towards what you're doing. I remember the first time I shipped a shirt to Australia, and all of that happened in the pandemic. We started this podcast in the pandemic. So I am looking forward to us doing in person. I am looking forward to us having more variety of sponsorship. I'm looking forward to us going and growing. Like Chaplain Johnson, that's one of my phrases. I took it from Chap. We're gonna go and we're gonna grow. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep moving Mississippi forward. All gas, no break. We're gonna keep bringing you the small business owners that are making Mississippi better every transaction that they make. Anything that folks are doing, and they're doing it at a high level in Mississippi. They have ties to an HBCU. We're gonna bring them folks on this show, and we're gonna see what kind of knowledge that they got to put on your brain before you go to bed, man. And that's Nightcap Knowledge.
And we got two more people in the comments we need to bring on the show. We need to bring in Kenosha Flex Graphics.
He on my list.
We got to get him on the show. We got to get Janae.
Yep.
And in her expert restaurant consulting. We got to get her on the show. And we talking about somebody that definitely have some skill sets that can be monetarized. They could really teach and train. Kenosha is cold-blooded when it comes to graphics.
Yeah, man.
Cold-blooded, boy, like Rick James. So we got to help that brother.
You want to know how many people I got on the list for us?
I think you had like 30 at one time.
Bro, I got 64 people on my list now.
Woo, we in the game.
I got 64 people on my list, and I'm adding to it every day. Add to it every day. Kenosha's one of them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this as we get ready to close out. I'm gonna run down a few of them. Kenosha Flex Graphics, Kyrus Customs. I got Sonya B, Donald T. Boone, Vitamin C, Tim Ori, Trishana from Mixing Ice Cream, Carvina, Kisei Lyman, Marta Collier, DJ Scrap Dirty. That's just a few of them right there. Yeah. Like, and I jumped around on the list, and I ain't lying because I got the list and I was able to pull it up and it's right there.
There it is.
No, I ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
It's my list. Look. That boy good. The list is Kenosha. This is my list for people that we're going to.
Kenosha, what is the list?
We're
going bad list, Kenosha.
No, not the it list, like the shit list. No. It's a list of people that we plan to to bring on Nightcap Knowledge so that they can share their expertise, share their knowledge that they have gained over the years of doing business. Yeah.
Cause I was like, wait a minute, what? Pause. What this? And we gotta get Jorge back on the show.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all.
Man. Jorge is the king of the Nightcappers.
We gotta get Jorge and Sabir on the show so they can throw they just have their intellectual discussions about
I'm down.
Technology and everything. We just watch. Me and Chuck are just gonna look at them. But Chuck
man.
Participate.
Yeah.
He participate.
Well, look. But at the end of the day, y'all,
what we going?
We always trying to do. We trying to.
What happened? I was good.
Struggling over there.
Wait,
man, my button got stuck. Where the money reside?
Birdman hand rub. Birdman hand rub.
Hey man, we'll see y'all next week right here on Nightcap Knowledge, 9 p.m. Central. Sorry, my button got stuck. Shout out to our Spire Pure. Hey Mac, we gotta order some more water, man. You got the invoice in your inbox.
Man, great show, fellas.
Appreciate you, brother. We'll see y'all next week. Pop bottles all day. Nightcap Knowledge 1 year anniversary. That was the date. Let's get it.